Morning, everybody. It's John from Veganism KILLS. Today on our little self-help program, how to spot a fake nutritionist, which most of these people preaching veganism, none of them are qualified or have the proper credentials. This is Susan Tomasini, and we'll just read off the article to you. With everyone from personal trainers to health coaches dishing out nutritional advice, could you be leaving your health in the hands of an underqualified professional rather than a properly qualified nutrition expert? Absolutely. You don't produce the Bachelor of Science in Nutritional Health. You stop preaching that veganism is the way we are meant to eat. All right? And stop telling people not to eat meat when it's vital to their very health. A licensed nutritionist with a Bachelor of Science in Nutritional Health, this is what the lady is. I'm often asked about the various nutrition gurus that are popping up left and right, especially the vegan ones. Increasingly, I'm also asked to mop up the damage with disappointed clients misled by self-appointed experts who have misrepresented their nutritional know-how. That's basically every vegan that's out there. Don't believe in the crap they're telling you, oh, it's for ethics. No, it involves your actual nutritional health too. If you're telling people not to eat meat and you don't know the repercussions of that, you need to shut the fuck up. And all the people that been given dietary advice by these vegans and they're not qualified, you got every right to sue them. Obtaining a license from a fully accredited institution, ideally one with a reputation for academic excellence, is the best guarantee to ensure genuine credibility. None of these vegans have any credibility. I'll go ask a doctor or a real nutritionist. I have a doctor in the family. I have a dentist, a lawyer. I myself am involved in finance. All I have to do is just call up and ask. And they'll tell me. The stories from the dentist about vegan teeth, and doctors will refuse to operate on a vegan because there's a high probability they'll die on the table, as opposed to somebody who has an omnivore diet. Nothing is deception here, except those people who are hiding stuff from people, which the vegans do. Acylic acid diathesis exists. You can ask any MPH, they'll tell you about it. Any farmer will tell you herbivores that they raise as livestock die from acylic acid diathesis, but yet vegans are telling you to eat a high acylic acid and you're not going to get acylic acid diathesis by some kind of miracle. Vegan miracle. Magical know-how. Alright, so you have to understand that most of these talking heads on YouTube, they should not be giving out dietary advice regardless if it's for ethics or for health. Period. They're not licensed. I don't care how they feel about the animals. You are not qualified to give out nutritional advice. You're not there to tell people to take meat out of their diet and telling them to eat a vegan diet and it's perfectly healthy. It's a lie. You don't even have the credentials to prove that. Even your Dr. Greger, that idiot. He doesn't even make his own studies. He cherry picks other people's studies. The last time Dr. Greger did a study must have been about a century ago, where he did it on mad cow disease. It had nothing to do with nutrition. Now, I digressed. Let's go back. These vegans kind of pissed me off. My fascination with how food choices affect physical and mental health is lifelong. So she's telling you that your food choices affect your physical and mental health. That's why vegans have been known to be a little screwy. But it took 5 years of full-time study to earn the necessary qualifications to be considered an authority on nutrition. 5 years of school she had to take. 5 years of school. Where are the certificates that show Hench Herbivore had 5 years of school to be an authority on nutrition? And I trained with BCNH, College of Nutrition and Health, widely accepted as among the most prestigious and demanding in the world. Before enrolling, I had to complete a year's foundation course in advanced chemistry and biology. Does Dr. Greger have a degree in advanced chemistry that he calls himself a scientist? No. Does Freely? No. Happy Healthy Vegan? No. Hench Herbivore? No. But yet people go in there and take their advice as absolute. Most of us already have a university degree and we're well acquainted with the rigors of evidence-based research. Do you people understand? You got a credibility matters, you see? Credibility matters. They have no credibility. That's simple. Go to a doctor, go to a nutritionist, right? Not these vegan YouTubers who don't know jack shit. You got one of them freely telling you to eat nothing but fiber and sugar, and she's perfectly healthy, yet she looks like an Auschwitz survivor. And her face, with all the Botox in it, looks like she's wearing a Phantom of the Opera mask. But I'm skinny. Yeah, you're starving to death. You see? Avoid mistakes by checking credentials. We'll say this again. Avoid mistakes by checking credentials. Unless you want to be like 85% of all the people who try veganism quit because of medical problems. And some of them I've talked to have $20,000 in bills. Medical bills, and they're still not recovered from veganism. Veganism, they're frauds and quacks. Don't be fooled by certifications and fancy-looking stamps. There are only two things that guarantee you'll receive balanced and correct nutritional information from a qualified professional. Either an undergraduate, Bachelor of Science, or postgraduate, MA, degree in nutritional science, plus at least 3 years of professional experience. None of these vegan talking heads are even close to having that. Even a doctor doesn't even have that. A doctor GP and a nutritionist are two different fields of study. So there you go, people. These vegans are frauds. They're fake. That's what, if you don't have credentials, I don't care if it's based on ethics or it's based on nutritional health, I don't care. You're not qualified to be giving out that type of advice on YouTube or anywhere else. If I don't see your certificate, a picture of your certificate on YouTube, you don't know shit. Now on that note, I'm out of here. People, be aware. These people will make you sick, and in worst cases, they'll make you dead. And on that note, I'm out of here.